On the 11th floor and I'm watching the cruisers below. He's down on the street and he's trying hard to force us to flow. Oh, my heart's in the basement, my weekend's at an all-time low. Cause she's hoping to score, so I can't see her letting him go. Walk out of her heart, walk out of her mind.
I'll announce to the crew, Harrison is missing. We don't know what happened to Harrison.
The gift is sort of like
with Jones.
All right. They hear like what was it? What we see? We see the Burns like Illithid and sort of like gets like, guys, this Illithid. Man the stations, and sort of just like everyone just sort of thing, and the gift are like, oh, you fuckers, let's get them. And they're sort of like really riled up and just sort of like, everyone to the mangonels, everyone on the giant cannon. All right, get ready to fire on will when they appear. And they're sort of like, everyone's moving about on the ship, getting prepared. So you turn, I imagine the ship then sort of like takes the helms, I'm moving the ship, and turns the ship round, and it sort of like keels, sort of big movement as it turns to face the direction it was, does another pulse out, and it's very close, but it's still invisible to you, but it's pulse, and you can now see like the edge of the tentacles and part of that conch sort of coming towards you.
I'll keep relaying all of the coordinate information to the crew. I'll have Oz, in fact, relay all coordinate information to the crew, and say, get ready for battle. This could be very bad.
They all sort of like go, we're ready. We've been born for this fight, you know, sort of feeling from the sort of gift. Yes, all right, we got it. I don't know, some other accents in there, and they're all ready for it. And it's sort of within, I need that initiative roll.
All right, that's 19 for Major Tom.
Oh, natural.
Dirty 20.
Did a natural 20.
And a 12.
And a 12. I need one for the ship. Can you just give me a d20 roll for the ship, and I'll do that.
Who wants to roll for that one? Should I roll or?
I can roll. It's right here.
Just need a 20 flat.
17.
17. Okay. Give me a second. I need. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right. Just give me a second I need to open up a new tab. So we've got. Who got over 20? Is it anyone got over 20? No. Then it was a dirty 20 for Tay for Hunky Dory. And then what's your dex?
Beep boop bop. 13 plus 1.
Okay, yeah, so then you get to go in front of the Nautiloid, which is 20. Then it's Mage Tom, what'd you get?
19.
MT, 19. The ship got 17, and Jareth.
Last, 12. Probably.
12. So the ship and everyone on the ship will get 17, basically, right? That's your crew, everyone, okay? And then we haven't given anyone additional positions. If you want Pero or anything to do in that, we'll just do it under that turn, that sort of thing, if you want to add any additional things. So yeah, so that's it. So on that moment when they sort of all like man the ship and the ship starts to turning, you see this, what you saw is just like an outline on the sort of like the dash of the ship's helm. It comes up now, it sort of like spins out of nothingness into this huge hulking 180 foot long conch shell looking structure with like tentacles all coming out the front, sort of aiming towards you. And it's a big ship. It's just slightly bigger than yours. It's about 140 feet long. It's sort of got all these sort of things like sort of like writhing away from it, like all the tentacles like in all sort of directions. And there's like a little kind of ship that sort of floats around from it, which is very small, like a very tiny, like little tentacled object that sort of is like floating above it. And yeah, it sort of appears, and it's going to be Hunky Dory's turn straight off the bat for what you want to do. The ship is there. It's sort of in front of you. You can... I mean, we can just...
looking at this from inside our ship.
Yeah.
So,
You're sort of like... wherever you run to, you were in the sort of crew, in the sort of like captain's quarters at the time, at the beginning, so which is sort of like downstairs.
I imagine Hunky Dory went to the nearest available port to look at whatever was being discussed.
Yeah. I think you would have seen, you could have gone out the back, but then you probably thought, oh, now the ship's turning around. You sort of run up the stairs straight onto the main deck in front of the giant cannon.
Because I want to see it. I want to know what are we dealing with? What's happening? What are we talking about? What's outside?
Yeah. So you're on the signal deck, I guess, probably where you'd be. Signal deck, yeah.
So then being on the signal deck, technically or mechanically, is it possible for me to magically attack the ship at that ship?
Magically attack the ship through the ship to the ship.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yeah, you can do that.
I'm in the ship.
Yeah.
They are a ship.
Yeah.
And I attack through our ship.
Yeah, you're on the. You're in the middle of space. You can shoot the ship. Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
But their ship is about.
Who knows, baby? Maybe walls match.
Yeah. No. You're outside the ship now. If you move onto the signal deck, you're outside the ship. You're in space. This big ship is like there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, you're on a deck. It's an open ship. This one. Sorry. This is like a.
Right. Okay.
Sorry,
I'm thinking of like. I'm too spaceship.
This is like a galleon.
This is different.
This is like a galleon, so you're just like on a deck of a ship.
Sailing the astral sea.
Sailing the astral sea. Yeah, it's not like the spaceship you had before. You're like outside, but it's got gravity. It's got air.
Fighting in the dance hall.
Oh,
wow.
Well. So
that's a lot easier for me. That's great. I'm feeling good about it. Oh, wow. They weren't kidding. Something is here. We really can't have that.
So, they are probably 70 plus 170 feet away from you. The ship, the edge of the ship. It's big space.
Well,
That is an annoying distance.
that's okay. I would like to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Right, cool. Yep. So you cast Hypnotic Pattern in the middle of space, in front between them. I'm going to say that you sort of... At the ship.
Because theoretically...
Yeah.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern.
Yeah.
So it's whoever sees the pattern
Yeah.
must make...
Yeah.
Wisdom, where am I at? Must make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to say that you can energize yourself through Pero as a ship mechanic to sort of like satellite dish it. Zoom, and I'm just going to scale everything up so it's ship size instead of like person size, and that's what Pero does for you. But Pero can't take any additional turns then if people want to use that. And so Pero just goes, okay, changes like that, and then it just goes out, and it just sort of
the strain.
face the strain.
Changes.
And then it just kind of goes out and creates this big hypnotic pattern. I'll make a save for the thing, for the A Mind Flayer.
How many individuals you got in there?
That is a
I'm going to need 382 dice.
16, what is it? What kind of save is it? Charisma?
Wisdom saving.
Wisdom, plus 3. 16 plus 3, 19. 19? No? 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 Okay. Sorry.
No,
But you
for
push
me.
this.
Yes, for you.
Oh, yeah, so not good for you. It's not good for... I don't want my players to lose. So this big hypnotic pattern goes out, and it's sort of like... You push it out as this big, like, kaleidoscopic shape of, like... Have you ever seen, like, Doctor Strange, and it sort of, like, does the mirror realm, like, ching, 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 ching. Like this thing, and it sort of, like, starts spinning around, and they just sort of career through it as if it's nothing, basically. And it sort of smashes into a million pieces, disappears into astral space. It is going to be the Nautiloid's turn next, unless you have anything else you want to do.
Oh, bother. That was painful for me, but...
That was a really good attempt. Like, if that had worked, that would have been huge.
Yeah, it would have been
if that
really
had
cool.
worked, we would have been good, but that's why it can.
You can try again.
You can try again.
I will.
Yeah, exactly.
But for now, I will take a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration. I'm gonna have my remaining moment of Paro's amplification.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a big fat bardic inspiration.
Yeah, to the whole crew.
If I can. I know that's asking a lot, so if it can only be to the next person, that's fine too.
No, I'm going to say that you can... Whilst connected to Pero means Pero cannot take any other person's turns. If you're going to use him, one person can use him then, let's say, to amplify. Let's go with that. You've amplified all your bonus action and action through him. You can give the whole crew... Everyone's going to have bardic inspiration, so you just kind of go... You get a PA system through him where you just can say... What do you say to the whole crew? What does Hunky Dory say to inspire everyone?
Hello, everyone. Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Oh, you pretty things. All of you. Each and every one. My thing failed. I hope you can do better. Hunky Dory believes in you. Bye.
Bye. I love it. And that happens, and everyone's like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I can do this. I can definitely do this." And that sort of gets them all. Yeah, everyone's inspired. Everyone feels absolutely magical. With that, the Nautiloid, the first thing they're going to do is how many people are on that ship? Just remind myself. Yeah. 5 illithids appear on the same deck as you.
On our deck?
On the signal deck. Yeah.
Of our ship. Oh, that's not good. And where would you be, everyone else? Just to let me know.
I would like to not be here anymore.
Well, I guess I probably would have been on deck.
You'd have been on deck. You'd have gone to deck. Well, then...
Yeah.
Maybe you hear you left. I'm assuming you left Smudge and Grax down in the bit where you were, in the captain's wardroom. Yeah. So they might go. You might hear anyone's got a high perception go, "Oh, hello. Right, this guy's a bit freaky." That's what you hear.
I definitely didn't hear that because my passive is very low.
I think my passive perception is 19.
Yeah, I think you might have heard you might just heard some "oh" sort of sound from downstairs.
Yeah, my passive perception is 19, so
yeah,
I
that's high enough.
Response.
You've heard a response, yeah. But surrounding you is 5 illithid mind flayers.
That's a lot of mind flayers.
A lot of mind flayers.
Who else is on this deck? Where is the rest of our crew?
Yeah, the rest of the crew. Yeah, so right, the rest of your crew. So I sent you the map. So you've got the huge cannon, the giant cannon. Requires 4 people to man it, so to operate it, and so you'd have 1 Gith and 3 other Gith sort of sitting there, aiming it direct, ready to fire, getting that ready. You've got then another 6 people on the 2 mangonels, which are on the fantail deck. So they're 1 deck above you, where there'll be 6 crew members on those, which are sort of the big crossbow things. And then other than that, you might have so that's 6 and that's you've got 10, so you've got another 4 other crew members just where you probably on the signal deck with you, maybe 1 still and then you've got Oz on the helm, and Pero is probably still below deck with Oz sort of around that area. Oh no, would be up there with you because you've been using them as a focus. So yeah, you got Pero on deck with you as well.
So 1 teleported into 5 teleported onto the signal deck, and 1 teleported onto the what?
Well, you've heard of
deck?
No, you don't know. Downstairs, coming from downstairs. Yeah, coming from downstairs.
Okay.
So it's probably 1 down there.
But wherever you left Smudge, I think you would remember you left Smudge and Drax in the wardroom, which is probably where you were sort of hanging out the time before. And so they would just be down there. So you probably assume they're near them.
Oh, nice so in the bottom level of the boat. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm sure they're fine.
Ooh. Is it my turn now?
That was their turn. They've teleported. It's now Mage Tom's turn. Whoa, no, they've only that was the ship's turn. These are the mind flayers are going to go now. Come on, give me a second. So one of these mind flayers is going to. Yeah. Is going to turn to whoever it thinks out of your all three main characters are on the ship at plus Pero. So out of the four of you, it's not going to choose. Actually, it's going to be out of the 60. It's not going to choose the auto gnome because it can't work on that. It's going to choose 6. 1, 2, 5. It's going to choose Jareth. And Jareth, you are going to.
I have very low wisdom.
Be okay.
No. I need you.
Oh, don't worry. It's usually intelligence.
No, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Wait, you have inspiration. No, never mind.
It's for the crew.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
I don't think I have anything that can help with this. Let me
Wait, can
see.
I do a... No, I probably can't do anything, huh? But I have guidance.
It's a bit late for guidance, and also I don't think it works in saving throws.
Oh, right. I keep wanting to do... Yeah, saving throw. There's nothing...
It's going to, it chooses Jareth, and it just points it kind of moves its tentacle hands, and it just sees, it looks, and it's trying to, you see it sort of like looking at the three of you, and it sort of just focuses on you, Jareth. It just puts its hand out, and just like this little pulse of like energy just goes out, and Jareth just goes like that. Jareth, you are charmed by this creature. You are,
Right.
you have a
That's
telepathic
my
link with it.
prerogative.
You hear a sort of like breathy voice of like, yes, hello. I think it's time you fight with us. Yes.
That does
You
seem
can-
like the wise.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
Oh my...
And then
Wait.
the second.
Oh, no, I can't. No, that's only when something... Never mind. I thought I could help, but I can only do it when they fail on a saving throw. Or succeed on a saving throw, sorry.
The second one is going to, it doesn't look as, that one is the main mind flayer, sort of super one that's done that. The next one, the next 4 that have come with it are more sort of like mind flayer lights, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. And these ones are just going to sort of just go for some melee attacks on people. So they're just going to start like, they appear and they sort of levitate and they just move at this speed that you just weren't expecting. They're sort of flowing slowly. And then it's like, they're in front of you. And just like a tentacle strike at Major Tom. That is... Ooh! 19 plus 7, 26 to hit.
That will in fact hit.
This is the end.
But I may try... Let me see.
Jim Morrison isn't in this game yet.
Yeah, no, I'll try a silvery barbs.
Yes.
And force them to re-roll.
Oh, good.
And then I'd like to give Jareth advantage on their next saving throw, if possible.
Can you see what that is?
No.
It's an 18.
Oh my.
You've got
Silvery
one less.
barbs, man. I've never yet seen this spell successfully stop whatever it was supposed
Hey,
to. Like,
don't
even when I'm
stop
not using
believing, big
it. It's
captain.
brutal.
You're...
Stop someone from hitting me in the first.
It did actually.
Oh, there we go. That's once.
Yeah. So so this thing sort of grapples you. You're going to take a little less than I'm just saying these mind flayer lights. So people are looking at stats and they're going to be a little lower. So I'm just saying it's 2d8 instead of 2d10, plus 2 instead. So you got a 3 and a 6 is 9 plus 2, which is 11 points of psychic damage. And also I need you to make a DC. Oh, you are grappled.
Oh, I'm just grappled. Okay.
And I need you to make a DC.
A 13.
You made
Yes.
DC 12. You made 13. There you go. So you are fortunately not
Okay.
stunned.
I was about to say, like,
Sorry, they need to be
well,
lower. I need to derate them.
been nice
So-
knowing you.
Everyone dies. It's this episode
First
is called.
round.
This episode is based on Scary Monsters Super Creeps the song, so I have to, like, what's gonna happen?
Fair enough.
The next one is
Yeah.
called Ashes to Ashes, so like,
Oh boy.
good luck, guys.
Oh.
I didn't read the track listing before I joined this show. What am I doing?
Are they attacking more? Did they get more? I think.
Yeah, there's more attacks.
That only one has attacked. Or only 2 have attacked.
Next one's gonna go for Hunky Dory. Hunky Dory, ready for this? Are you ready for this? Oh, they only got a 3 + 7, which is a 10 to hit.
Not with that super duper armor.
No, it doesn't hit, doesn't it? No, so they kind of do the same thing, straight in front of you, like this. Tentacles try and wrap, and you're just like, what? And they just, and they kind of go.
Didn't ask for a hug.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh, they sort of like get taken aback by it, and then realize what they're doing. So they hit you, they don't hit you. That's 3 out of 5. There's another 2. So the other 2 will go. The other 2 will have a go at. One will have a go at. They don't have that because they're smaller. They'll just cast a little mind spike on a pair of you. So 14 to hit, Mage Tom.
14 does not hit.
No.
Do I have to save on the mind spike, or is it an attack roll?
I think it's. Oh, sorry. Is it? Have I got that wrong?
Oh, hey, look, if it's an attack roll, I'll take the miss. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh no, it is. You're right. No, it is a DC. I need you to make a. It is actually a saving throw. Sorry.
Is it DC 12?
Yeah, it'll be DC 12 again for them.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Well, unfortunately, I rolled a natural 3, so that is only a 7. So I get mine spiked.
You take 1d8 plus 2. That is 4 damage. 4 psychic damage, and then the same to you, Hunky Dory. Another one's going to take a mind spike. That is a 3 + 7 again. Roll another 3. That's 10 to hit. No, you need to save. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to save.
Intelligence?
Intelligence, DC 12.
12.
You make it, you break it. That's fine. So you feel this, both of you feel these like psionic spikes into your brain, and Mage Tom, it just cuts you unaware after being sort of grappled. You're in this grappled state. You're sort of like a little bit discombobulated. You nearly were stunned, so you sort of just take this additional psychic pain. However, Hunky Dory, you're sort of just like bossing it right now. And you sort of just like, yeah, I got this. And it tries to like mind spike you, and you're just like, what up?
Not while I have my friend.
Yeah. And then that makes it the ships go. Your ships go. So what would your crew? I think your crew is. You tell me what your crew.
Isn't our ship 17?
Yeah.
I got 19.
Yeah, you've been. Oh, you haven't had your turn. Sorry, Mage Tom. Sorry,
yeah.
Apologies. Mage Tom, it's your turn.
It's okay. I want to try and launch some kind of counter offensive.
Yeah. So you can break the grapple with a DC 12, or you can fight with the grapple. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's an action,
you just use your
right to break.
No, I'll say it's your movement. You can use all your movement if you want.
Okay. Then yeah, sure. I will attempt to break the grapple. It's a DC 14. You said strength
12. 12.
I rolled a 13.
Yeah. So you sort of like break off these tentacles. You can't move anymore, so you can't like disengage or anything like that. But you've used that movement up to do that.
All right. Well, I will, seeing the one that, am I like within striking distance of the one that cast the spell on, or that one that is affecting Jareth?
Yeah, I mean, the whole deck is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet wide, maybe 20, 30 feet wide at max point. Mm-hmm. So you're all within probably 10 feet, 15 feet of each other. These things are sort of like jumped in front of you on that ship.
Okay. If I can swing at, rather than the one that attacked me, swing at the one that is currently affecting Jareth.
Yeah,
see if I can try and help Jareth break free.
Yeah, I think with the positioning you are, they're probably slightly further back, so you'd have to move around. And without your movement ability, I'm going to say that you don't have that ability to sort of strafe round, unless you wanted to dash round and then use a bonus action. But unless you can use dash as a bonus action, if you've got ability to do that,
I cannot.
No, fine. So that's it.
So then I will. I can blast that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'll aim a firebolt at that one.
Yeah.
And I will roll an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. That is a natural 20.
Ooh, yeah. Come on.
Okay.
There we go.
That's 4d10. It's going to be 10.
Whoa.
6. 16. 2. 18. And 7. 25. 25 points of fire damage.
Is that doubled?
No, I rolled the 4d10 because it's normally 2, so I just rolled
Okay.
4d10s.
Okay, yeah, so that's 25 points of damage.
Yeah, 25 points of fire damage. So I will say that with my same like multi-purpose tool that I use to like cast different spells, I'll hook it up to like the little I guess the little flame spurt thing, and it shoots off little pockets of like plasma at this thing, and I give it a little extra gas this time.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly,
blast
just overcharge it, overclock it a bit. Yeah. Oh, I love it. And so they just sort of...
Yeah.
It doesn't like that. It has magical resistance in terms of like advantage on these saving throws, but it doesn't. But it doesn't have. It doesn't. It's no saving throw, so there's nothing it can do. So it just sort of has to take it, and it does not like that at all. It doesn't like that one bit. But yeah, it's still pretty like intact, but it's taken quite a considerable amount of damage in one go, and it looks sort of like charged at you, and is kind of aiming its sights.
I would like to action search and then attack the one that's next to me.
Yeah, do it.
Well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to swing at that one standing right next to me. What do I get on this? Does a 13 hit it?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to use my... I have infused my clockwork amulet, which I think... Let me see. Yes, I can just forego rolling the d20. Would it be fine for me to forego rolling the d20 to get the 10 on the die with this one? Or would I have to use that before attacking?
Remind me what you're trying to do again? Sorry.
Basically, I want to, rather than having a 13, give myself an 18.
Oh, okay, but because you can
having,
just
with the clockwork amulet once per day, I can just forego rolling a d20 to get a 10 on
you can do that.
The die for
you can do that.
Okay, cool. Then I wish to bonus action activate my fiery blazing gauntlets. And swing at this thing.
The one that's near you. Right. Okay, cool.
So I hit it no matter what with one swing. Yeah. And that's 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 4. Great. We rolled real low. That's 8 damage.
It looks super cool, and then you kind of and it sort of like goes.
Yeah, it has disadvantage on attacking anybody other than me. So that's nice. And then I'll attack again. I'll swing on it again, see what happens. And I rolled a natural 4. So the second swing, look, the nat 20 was nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you did it, and that was it. So you get disadvantage on the next attack against anyone but you. Is that right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but it doesn't have advantage on attacking me. It just can't. It just has disadvantage on attacking anybody else.
Anyone else? Okay, so that's 8. Did you say? Okay, math. Yep. Okay, cool. Again, it's like similarly. It's not as badly hit as the other one was hit. It sort of is just you've taken a good punch at it, but that's it. Yeah. That's fair. Is that your turn?
That charm concentration by any chance?
That's a good point. Is that charm concentration?
That might be what you were going for.
That was why I attacked it.
It is concentration. So yes, I need to roll DC 20.
It's you have to get at least half the damage. I did a 25 damage.
So we need to get a DC 12. Have I got? And concentration is Constitution, right?
Yeah.
+1.
Yes.
That is a 5.
Yes!
Which is a 6. So the concentration breaks on Jareth just before it came to their turn. So that is close. Oh, good move, sir. Good move. Yeah, so you do that. And very well done. Very well done. That is a once per day thing as well, so they can't do that again. Yes. Yo. That's pretty good. But anyway, they still can extract your brain if they fancy it. So we will go. We'll go from there. The ship. The ship? I imagine will just fire at will, right? Is that the?
Yeah. Destroy their boat.
Yeah, okay, so the ship is gonna... Do you want to roll me for that? So it takes... it's a range... So you've got the 2 ballistae and the giant cannon. So should we go with the big guns first or the little guns? first? How do you want to run this?
Big guns, why not?
Big guns first?
Let's go big gun.
So
each roll one of the attacks because it's
Yeah.
3 guns, right?
yeah,
Big
okay,
guns,
yeah, you go, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Who wants
Your
big gun?
yeah, who wants big gun? They're all +6s to hit, so why don't you all just roll +6?
Okay.
And then we'll go. Yeah, go first. Whoever rolls first and tells me the number first. Whoever gets there first.
What are we rolling?
I need 20 +6.
I rolled a natural 19, so that becomes a 25.
Okay, 25. Yeah. Okay, that one's the big gun.
+6.
12 with a +6. Oh,
You can
that's-
add the inspiration though. You can add a D8 inspiration if need be.
Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. D8.
I'm trying to think I'm trying to find the ship's armor class. 15. Yeah. So first one does hit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That brings up to a 19.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That does hit. So I need and then Hunky Dory. What have you got?
18.
18. All 3 hit.
Yes.
So what I need is check what the damage threshold is. Okay, cool. I know what that is. I'm just gonna put that down there. Right. I need you to roll me then, Major Tom. I need you to give me 16 D10.
Oh, I'm going to use my dice roller app for this to save.
Them's the big gun.
That is the big gun.
60, 10?
16. 16.
16.
16. It's a giant cannon. You've got this huge dragon head on the front. They are loading it up with gunpowder and plot, basically. There is the whole gunpowder plot going in there. Everyone. And Burn is like, burn this thing down.
Can Burn be like, burning down the house?
Yeah, exactly. We're burning down the house. My gosh.
91 points of damage.
91 points damage. That hits the threshold.
Does that bring? Yeah, I was gonna say, does that bring
15 threshold? And you just see this huge, this huge flame, out of a dragon's mouth, fireball, flies out. It is an enormous thing. It grows as it gets towards this Nautiloid ship. The tentacles are sort of doing this, and it just sort of moves beyond the tentacles through them and it hits the head of that conch-shaped shell straight on. Does a huge dent in the side of this thing. That is nearly taken a quarter of its damage. 91 is that's pretty close to a quarter. So that is a tasty. You said you wanted big guns.
Yeah.
You got them.
We gotta get.
You got them. Wow. Okay, that's the first hit. Now, Chloe, you were in next, so give me 3d10
3d10.
for the mangonels. It's not going to be as exciting now, is it?
No.
The big cannon is pretty cool.
23.
23. That's still pretty tasty. It still passes the threshold. So that is on. Yeah. Okay. Right. Cool. And then finally, same for you. Then Taylor, Hunky Dory. 3d10. 14. Oh, so the big one comes in, massive explosion. The next one comes in and sort of hits just exactly in the same spot. But Hunky Dory, the third mangonel that's being manned by, operated. I need to get this right. Operated by the other gift. They sort of try and turn it around. They got to get a bit it needs to be a little bit oiled, and it just sort of shoots off a little bit too early and misses the ship, unfortunately, and just doesn't hit enough to cause enough damage. To let you know now you've done that, you now have to wait 3 actions until the enormous cannon can be refired again. By the way,
isn't everybody though can take an action who's manning it?
Oh yes, that's right. That is right. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes, that is right. Of course it is. Yeah, so that's ready. So they're just going to take their 3 out. Yeah, that's why it needs 4 crew. Of course, obviously. They just can't do anything else. Fine. So that is there anything else you'd like the ship to do?
I mean,
Move.
Oz can do something. Oz is allowed to do something.
we've got Oz and we've got... Oh, Perro's already done something.
Yeah, Perro is out of action. There's the 2 goblins. And you've basically
able
got...
to cast a spell.
Yeah, I feel like the goblins have dealing with some stuff.
So you
can Oz attack the one that's near the two goblins? Like, if they're an evocation wizard, would they be able to hit it with like some sort of
I'd say that
power spell?
if you don't want the ship to move or do anything else this turn, then yes, he can do that basically. So he's got magic missile, witch bolt, acid arrow, gust of wind, fireball, wall of fire, confusion, Bigby's hand, code of cold, cloud kill.
All the AoE ones maybe are not great to drop inside of a vessel. Maybe it's
just some
high
magic
level
missile? Magic missile,
like
high
a level magic missile, maybe,
Okay.
or a witch bolt, something that would do
Witch
a lot
bolt?
of damage.
Yeah, okay, let's do...
because it can continue.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll go with a witch bolt then. All right. Witch... Just remind me of witch bolt.
It's an attack roll, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it is, and I'm just seeing what it does at higher levels because they can cast it at maybe like 3rd level or something, so they're 2 levels higher. So 1d12 for every slot above. It is an attack, as you said. +9.
Oh, great! Yeah.
8 plus 9 is 17, which hits. So they do 3d12 damage. I didn't get to use d12 since I had a paladin, so it's like chunky dice. Love them. A 2, a 7, that's 9, and a 3, 12. All of those +1. Is that? No, it's not +1. It's just d12. So yeah, 11 points of damage, lightning damage, and then you can cast your action to deal additional 1d12 damage to the target automatically afterwards, after the fact. And it's it's only the initial damage that's up for the spell slot. After that, it's the same. So. This is one. So yeah, so that is the other mind flayer that you don't know about, but you do know about. Yeah, okay. Just kind of, yeah, right. It was 11. Okay. Yep, cool. That is the ship's turn. Jareth, you've been charmed and then uncharmed within moments of it. You've literally, like, someone went woof, and then literally like a second later you're like, huh? You bastard.
What's the like layout of where everybody is? I.e., if I did a 30-foot cone, how many can I get without getting other people?
The two of them are very engaged with Hunky Dory and Major Tom. Then 3 of them are sort of together. There's a sort of main person sort of separated back from everyone. So if you wanted to AoE, you could AoE like 3 of them. The 3 that are sort of like the 2 flanking the main mind flayer. You know what I mean?
Yes, I want to do that. I think Jareth has probably made the way between like where these 2 fights are going on and the 3 other mind flayers, and like found themselves facing the wrong way. Like I never and just does a 180.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. How do I get here? Right, it's you.
I'm casting fear.
Right.
So they need to do wisdom saving throws.
Okay, they have
as
advantage.
I project a phantasmal image of a creature's worst fear.
Okay.
I don't know what that's going to be from Mind Flayer because they're pretty creepy. Maybe
I think like
darkness. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like
Dory also has to do this.
I think it's Hunky Dory, to be honest. No, it's some sort of huge Hunky Dory character, isn't it? Something so bright and colourful.
It's Hunky Dory. It's Hunky Dory, but as the Michelin Man from Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm so puffy.
So, what's the save? I've got advantage.
Wisdom save.
First one was a
16.
10. The next one, so it's a 10 plus wisdom, 13. Oh no, saving throw 16.
Damn it! Yes, that saves.
16. That's for the main one. They all get advantage. It was an actual 20. On that, so I won't bother the other roll. I'll just roll it again. So there's not. I'm not lying. There's 2 natural 20s.
Nothing happens on a failure.
He saves.
10 plus a 6, though. They are pretty wise.
I didn't think they would be that wise. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, they're very mind heavy.
Makes sense.
They're all the brain stuff. They've got intelligence save 7, wisdom save 6, charisma save 6. It's their strength, dex, and con, which is low. Like
I kind of went with like, oh, maybe one of them will be low. Maybe it'll be wisdom. No.
Unfortunately, that dice has never given me that many natural 20s in its life. It's been really bad for me. So, okay, I'm sorry about that.
We get to enjoy Hunky Dory.
These two things, but they don't get. So that would have made them afraid, and they have to back away from you. Is that what would have happened?
Yes, it would basically mean that they would lose their turn because they'd have to take the dash action to kill.
Is there anyone in sight that would see this?
Anybody in the 30-foot cone.
Okay, fine.
So I'm directing it towards them. So if there's any crew members there, I guess them as well.
I think that they would have just the cone would have gone over the top, but there's a couple of people that feel a bit unnerved. They just sort of like shiver over their back. Yeah, exactly. And that is your turn. And yeah, so it's Hunky Dory's turn.
Oh my god, Hunky Dory is on the deck. Just biffed it. Used Pero to biff it. Embarrassing. Kind of thinking about trying again.
Yeah.
But concerned because not gonna have the magic of Pero to help.
No.
But you know what? I'm gonna do it again. Just double checking.
Yes. I'm gonna
location.
Yeah. The other thing I need to do after this round of combat, and it's gone a bit up and down. I'd like you to make me a D20 check. Because you've gone through one sort of round of combat and you sort of got your adrenaline pumping. You've seen someone dominated, a friend dominate, and then being punched about. So there's sort of like a bit of bloodlust sort of in there. I'm going to need like...
And I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, and you're slightly embarrassed.
And
so I'm going to make...
stronger than everything.
I'm going to make it 15, I think. Yeah, do you think that's fair? Do you feel that is good? Do you feel that's the sort of... You want to beat a 15?
Yes.
Okay, you tell me. Like, it's your character. Like, that's where I'm thinking, but I'm happy to...
Hunky Dory's not feeling good.
Okay, let's go with 15 then.
It's canon.
You're not in, like, complete breakdown mode, which would be a 20. You're in sort of, like...
No one's crying.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're angry.
Yeah.
Ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not anger, it's disappointment.
Okay, let's give me that roll.
So rolled a 10.
Okay, so you've managed to stay... You've managed to not stay cool, basically. So... Guaranteed. So what happens is, Hunky Dory, it comes back to your turn and you're feeling flustered. You're feeling a little bit like under pressure. There's quite a lot of mind players. There's a big ship. Under pressure. Pressing down on me. Pressing down on you, no matter how small.
Right now on the deck, people on the deck.
Yeah. So right then, everyone around sees like this sort of shakingness, and you might have noticed this before. And Hunky Dory sort of just like tries to calm himself. It doesn't work. They sort of get into a point, and then suddenly it switches, and a different persona. And explain to me, kind of, you do you. You tell me how this works.
This is Queen Bitch.
Yeah. But how does your mana change? Like from how does it go from being Hunky Dory to Queen
Hunky Dory
Bitch?
Is buoyant and curious and lilting, and Queen Bitch isn't. Queen Bitch is the antithesis of those things. Queen Bitch is why there's a crack straight through Hunky Dory's head. Queen Bitch is the inner darkness we all harbor.
I love it. So that you will notice this change in the, as I said, the mood. That sort of like shaking, doesn't know what they're doing, floatiness of Hunky Dory, sort of on edge from their sort of nonchalance that they try and promote all the time, like not knowing what food is and being sort of like esoteric. And then suddenly it just changes this positioning. The shoulders sort of like go straighter and back, the back sort of like, they don't change their physicality in terms of like size, but it's just their posture and their gait completely changes to something much more pronounced, ready for attack. And you all know this. You've seen this before, Major Tom and Jareth. The rest of the party, the crew, are new to you. So Pero knows this as well and goes, "Oh no, the bitch is here." That's not a great term. The queen is here. That's probably better to say. Sorry.
Pero's actual name is Elton John. The bitch is back.
The bitch is back. No, Queen Bitch is here. Oh shit! And so the queen is here. And yeah, what does the Queen Bitch do?
I missed. I missed. We don't miss. The queen doesn't miss. I don't miss. I don't miss in front of everyone here. We're gonna try it again. Just one.
You are technically raging now as well, by the way. So you take half damage for things, which is good.
One more hypnotic pattern.
Right.
We can do it.
Okay, cast me that. I'm also gonna need a wild magic roll from you now. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
it
know
go
if
through?
your rage is like homebrewed. I hate to be that guy, but I believe you can't cast spells in rage.
It's fine. We are homebrewing this. Do not worry.
Okay.
They
That's
gain the
fine.
rage
I was like,
feature.
oh no, Hamilton, I'm
No.
only magic.
No. We are working this. We're literally one level in barbarian. It's a couple. We've worked it out, but it's basically
Flavor.
they're just gaining. It's flavor,
Nice.
right?
No, that's a good point though, because
Yeah.
Barbs, baby.
It's nice to, I guess, explain that for the audience in case.
Yes.
It is.
No, well done. Good.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone at home. This is a public
Hunky
service
Dory is
announcement
kind of
I
Frankenstein.
have for you.
I'd like to introduce you to Homebrew.
Onto Homebrew. This is a weird character that I've made, and we're working this out. And basically, you gain the benefits of a rage, but in compensation, you have to roll on the wild magic table as well. That is the kind of
Nice.
compensation for the ability. You are a wild magic sorcerer and wild magic barbarian. Go on.
Wait,
So I need that 100. Oh, tell me I need you the 100 first.
I have a question though.
Yes.
How far away is the spaceship?
Spaceship now is about 100 from you. Your ship is so many numbers. You can get it if you apply through Pero. Basically, you just.
But
you
can I
get
do
it.
that again?
Yeah, every
I have
turn. It
access
just
to
means that
Pero the whole
Pero
time?
can't do any other actions. It just means that you use Pero as like a conduit.
Okay, well in that case,
You like link hands, basically. Yeah.
Pero and I are
magically.
holding hands.
You can now be holding hands if you want to. They're on the deck.
What's the spaceship made out of?
Oh, what is a nautiloid made out of? It's made out of like material. It's actual like skin,
Flesh and
flesh.
tentacles.
Yeah,
It's flesh?
yeah.
What the heck?
Why? And it's like the hull is wood, but then everything else is like skin. So it's skin and wood.
Are
Basically.
any of the guys wearing metal? Just out of curiosity.
Not really. They're just sort
Wait,
of there.
it's
They've got
made
some
out of
staffs.
Skin?
Yeah, like it's flesh and wood.
Well, I want to hold person.
You could, yeah, okay. You're gonna amplify that through Pero to ship size. That means hold ship. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
take
it
that.
does.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay.
You can be
What you
metal
get for
or you
making
can be
your-
skin, but
Yeah,
I've got
that's what you
something
get.
for both.
Okay.
Why can't you be normal and make a metal ship?
You want to make a skin ship? Fine.
Fine. I'll take
I'm
that.
gonna
I'll
grab
take
you
that.
anyway.
It just means Pero doesn't get to go on the ship's turn, which is fine. The ship just gets ship's abilities. It means that the ship can only do like all the crew does. It doesn't gain any like of your magical abilities. And Oz is flying the ship, so they haven't got anything else to do
Here's
either.
the thing:
Yeah, they
the
could-
ship
Blah.
has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed forever.
Does a ship have wisdom? I'm gonna say
Surely this
that.
should be an Arcana check on the Queen Bitch's part, since there's no wisdom for the ship to access.
so. Then if it has no ship wisdom, it has no brain. Yeah.
Automatically fail. Sure.
I'm gonna make okay. What I will do.
Is the ship
How about this?
homunculus?
How about this? I will take the Elder Brain from the ship, right?
Okay, that's
And I'll use its stats as the ship, basically.
they're probably fairly wise.
It's pretty fucking wise, but I'm trying to
have the advantage, probably.
but I think that's kind of you amplified it so it's like dominate ship, which would then go to the helm, the SpellJammer who's running the helm. In this case, it'd be the Elder Brain that's sort of running the ship. Wisdom save +4.
is feeling.
Actually, saving throw is 9, so it's 17 plus 9, so that's 26.
What? You rolled a 26? Oh my god.
They roll really well on these saves. There's nothing we can do about these saves, man. We're trying. We're trying.
There's nothing.
I'm sorry. They've got really high wisdom. If you did, I told you, like Dex, Strength,
you're right.
Con, like these are the ones you need to go for with Mind Flayers.
You can't even be mad at that. It's actually really impressive.
It's got a +9 saving throw. I mean, even like the Mind Flayers themselves have a +6 to saving throw as well.
Listen here, baby. Who's next?
Is that all your turn? If you didn't do it, your bonus action was to change. I need you to roll me your wild magic. I need a D100.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay. Because that's gonna make it all better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Well, no, it's only within. I can only do it within 60 feet, and it's too far away. Never mind.
I got a 72.
72.
Nice.
You gain advantage on all saving throws for the next minute. So when you...
For the next minute?
Yeah, it's 10 rounds.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
It's 10 rounds. You basically got them for the rest of the show. The rest of the thing. Next minute, next hour of game.
It's only going to be like 18 rounds. So.
Yeah, it's 10 rounds. That's 10 rounds.
So
yeah,
fun.
so you're going
to have it for most of the battle. Just a full 18.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'll make a note of that at the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So yeah, you've got advantage. So basically, you feel this. You shoot out this dominate person spell through Parabellum. It goes through and comes out like this, and this energy ball expands over the ship and sort of encompasses it and focuses in on like this center of the conch shape, where you assume the sort of like brain that sort of manages the ship and runs the SpellJammer that runs this ship is. You feel that it doesn't quite take. The brain that you're trying to attack is an elder brain. It is like something with extremely high consciousness. So like trying to sort of dominate it is going to be, or hold it or control it in any way is not gonna be an easy task. But through that, you feel this like energy that you come to when you're like queen bitch in that sort of form. This sort of like natural energy of the cosmos that you become sort of one with, that sort of feeds through this crack in your face. You see it pulsate and it sort of enlivens you over, and you feel like awake and sort of like filled with just an awareness of your surroundings. And with that, you gain your advantage for that. So you've just got like hyper aware. It's then the Nautiloid's turn. SpaghettiOs.
Oh, great.
So it's gonna have a go at shooting at your ship first. So it's gonna do its ballistae, which is the 3 of those. That is a +6 to hit. 17 + 6. I'm hitting that. So that hits, and it is 3d10. 3d10. Where's my 10s? Funky 10s. Where are they? Never find them. It's a 12. That is not a 10. That is a 12. Where's the 10? Oh my gosh, there. Here we go. 4, 12, 20 piercing damage, which I think is your. You have an armor class of 19, which means it hits, and you have a damage threshold of 20, so it literally just gets past your damage threshold. And they actually aren't attacking the cannon. Oh, they're attacking the cannon rather than the actual.
That's not good.
No.
So it's got slightly less hit points. And that means that goes down to that. So they take 1 hit on that. They'll do the same. I'll take another hit. 9. That doesn't hit. 12 + 6 doesn't hit. So that's the 3 attacks with that. So they're just going to get 1 in. And then they do the mangonel, which is a +5. No, they don't hit. So then you see basically 4 ballistae shoot out. First one hits the cannon and just hits the threshold of damage and sort of takes a dent out of it. But it's very minor damage to its overall hit point, just a little bit of a scratch and a slight dent in the side of it, but it's still going to work fine. And then a couple more hits, but your Oz is shifting you slightly and like adjusting the ship a little bit away from these points and sort of evading them enough. And then they try their mangonels, but they just completely go wide, and it's just a crap shot basically, and nothing happens. However, what else can they do that though? Because they can't do that. No, they can't do that. They've done that instead. Then it's going to be the Mind Flayer's turn. So
that went so well for me last time.
Went so well. First up, you hear these boots coming from upstairs, and you hear Grax and Smudge go, sort of like sound, and they sort of like coming up ahead and sort of running ahead up, and sort of like get out of the way and sort of like look at you going, and there's more like, oh, dude, no, can't get all, they're like everywhere. Oh my gosh, what do we do? And they just sort of like, I don't know, just go over this way. And they sort of run like underneath the stairs, just sort of hide under the stairs. As then behind them, this like big like thumping steps come up, and this much larger stooping figure of an illithid, like probably 1.5 times as high, as tall as the larger illithid that you'd seen there, comes out, and they're holding like a staff which is like got a crook and looks like a large tentacle that has like clasping hands, and they've got this sort of crown of like fingers that come out of their head that sort of like hold like a webbing, but it's sort of like an additional like crown that they sort of hold, and they are just much more slimmer, and when they stand up, this sort of like flowing body is just huge, and they just focus onto Jareth and Major Tom, I'd say, that are first in their sort of viewport, because you're sort of close and in combat with these other main mind players. And you feel, both of you, this control and this sort of like a being trying to engage with your brain in a way that is like trying to just to stop you doing whatever you're doing and sort of hold you in place.
I'm an alligator. I'm a mama, papa coming for you. I'm a space invader. I'll be a rock and rollin' bitch for you. Keep your mouth shut. Just walking like a big monkey bird. And I'm busting up a brain for the world. Keep your electric on me, babe. Put your ray gun to my head.
We have been boarded. Turn the ballista. Kill these guys.
You hear a voice in your mind that's separate to this other one that sort of goes, Susie Cream Cheese, Susie Cream Cheese. I have many names. Depends on who you ask. Mother of Invention, Wowie Zowie, Zapper, Frankie Boy, you know, all these sorts of names. You know, it just comes out of different places. So that was smart. It goes, oh mate, yeah. Look, this green Eldritch Brass goes out, and then Greg's like, oh dude, that's so fucking cool, right? Dude, Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool. But there are still guys, so I'm going back in with swords, baby.
Go on. Okay, so you just see like this guy. What? 18.
Dexterity saving throw, yes.
A natural 1. 6 plus 1, 7. So 2 fail, I think. You kill all 3. Because they had 3 points, and so you still kill them. And just like
13.
Okay. See a cloud of dust and disappear. Jareth and the illithid are no longer on the ship. Gone.